Turn off the printer and uncap the carriage and push the carriage out, so it's easy for operation. Okay. We put the tissue here, so in case when we operate, the ink will split into the print head cable. So okay, here. You see the ink is flow back to the ink tank. It's flow back. Later, if you have new damper, you can use to connect the new damper. If you don't have new damper, you have to clean. Later, we will take a video of how to clean the damper. And so you follow the second from left to the right. Add the dampers, or unscrew these and pull out the dampers. Oh, okay. Cause inside still ink inside, so soak down the inks first. Yeah, the still water.
使到什么程度是吧？把这个针头
Put one side of damper inside the water and another side to soak. Use syringe to soak down and to clean.
把里面
You
的
can pull and push to clean one damper. If you cannot clean in one time, and you can soak the damper with water inside and for a few minutes. And you have to click here to to close the tube and 就是把它给。For the example here, if you have one clot already take from this bigger ink tank, and then you want to save the old ink in the bottle, or if you don't need to use, then you can throw away, but you have to pour the inks from the big ink tank. And clean. You can use the tap water first, and then after clean, and you use the still water to clean again. Use the still water to clean again. And also the ink tube.
让它这个
In the connection part, the tube where you close it, it's also ink inside. So open it and let the water flow through the tubes. Okay, it's cleaned. Okay. Okay, find an empty bottle here, and because the ink already flow back before we have lose the damper. So put the tube inside in case there are still little inks in the tubes, and then also another tube. So we just show you an example, not pour out. And then this is secondary ink tank, so pour out. Because this tube to the big ink tank already loose, and then you can just take out the ink tank to clean. Pour ink from these two opening, and then clean this ink tank. one by one. Okay, here we already get the second ink tank and pour ink from inside the hole. See? If you want to save the ink, you can save. If you don't need the ink, old ink anymore, then you can just throw away the old inks. You can like unload the blue part. There are two screws to fix the blue part, plastic part, so it's easy to clean. First, use tap water to clean, and then after, use the still water to clean. So it's same we wash the big ink tank. Okay, finish. Okay, the small bottle holds the tubes. You can put the clean water, the still water inside, and put the ink back. 小心。Now we're going to clean the ink system, ink tubes from the secondary ink bottle here, where before this one is plugged to here, right? So now ink flow back, and then this is empty, but still ink inside, so we clean. See, this is empty. On syringe, this step is just clean the tubes, because in that small bottle there's the still water, so let the ink flow back, so the ink system, the ink tubes are cleaned. Make sure the ink tube inside is very clean, looks transparent. 看紧啊。After the tube is cleaned, and you have to pour back, because still water inside, it's not good to directly pour into the ink tank. So we have to pour. 你那边抽吗？ Because you see inside water, and another side drawing back.
没水了。
Make sure the tube is empty. So no water, nothing, no inks inside. It's clean, and then you can pour back after you have filled new inks. After the ink tank was dried, and you add the new inks in the big ink tank, and its ink will go automatically to the second ink tank. You have to also install the second ink tank. You open the stop, this plastic part, so the ink will flow to the secondary ink tank. And now, yeah, you install the damper. You can install the washed one, or if you have the new one, you can just install the there's silicone ring inside. Make sure it's not dropped. Still a bit of water inside, but not too much. And then ink come back, the new ink. Make sure the transparent part is like at least like 80% is filled, and install back.
这是直接拿回来。
Before you turn on the printer, after you install back the all dampers, check if here the tissues, if it's wet something, in case when you do the operation, the ink split into the cable. So if you turn on the printer, it will burn the print head. So just make sure, double check there's not split inks. Okay, turn on. Check the carriage moving actions. Right. And then you can do the in the front panel to do the cleaning. For this one cleaning, you can choose the standard mode, because normally you do is like light cleaning, and because you just fill the ink, so you can do standard mode cleaning. 好了，
对子呢盖上去以后，如果2-3遍还不行，
现在盖上了吗？
盖上了。
After the print head is capped, and then if the ink, the printing nozzle status is still not good, you can pour from here.
盖上了，然后这样抽一下。
You see there's small bubbles inside. It's like still water in the tubes, so you have to use syringe to draw more inks.
多抽个2针管。
Yeah, like do 2 times, 2 or 3 times.
这样子
Then connect back.
这样子
It's for the pumping down the ink.
这样子弄完以后还要再清洗一下。
And do the panel cleaning again. Just make sure all the ink is go through from the ink tube to the damper to the print head. 好了吗？你洗你的，我就这样排好了，开始吧。If the head stays not good, use a wiper, cotton wiper.
OK 以后反面了，第2道。
Second time is another
只擦一
side.
遍。然后第3道
Only one side, one direction. Otherwise, scraping the model is not good.
只擦一遍。这个呢，平常打那。
When the printer is off, if the capping is closed, the nozzles, you can manually pull the wheel in the right side, and the capping will be down, and then you can pull the carriage to the left. Anyway, it's when you just open the printer, it will return back to original. And use distilled water, which we use to clean the print head. It must be distilled water. If you cannot get a nozzle check good status, and you can do like this cleaning. What is the tube? Inside the nozzle. You see, it's like a waterfall.
可以了吧
？Very average.
可以了吧？不
One
能长时
hand
间用力
you
啊。
have to hold the tube, otherwise the ink, the water will come out.
不能长时间用力啊。
Very slightly, doing slightly, otherwise it will damage the print head. 好了，可以了。This way you can use for cleaning if when the head is clogged.